Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. This is the morning show. Oh, stretch out. Oh, get up and stretch. Oh, this is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. Good morning, y'all. It's 2026. It's time for a change.
Good morning. Good morning.
Time for a change in 2026. I was talking to some different clients I had yesterday, and a couple of people I wanted to say, I'm about to do electric shock on you. I'm just saying. Some of y'all are so toxic and want a healthy relationship. You gotta bring it. You can't get a healthy relationship without bringing one yourself. If you full of drama, and if you are the type of person who is real paranoid and don't trust nobody, and it ain't no good and all that stuff. Before you even get with somebody, you need to go to counseling. You don't need to get with somebody. If you think all men are no good, they're no good men, they don't get with nobody.
Now,
You're gonna treat a person like they're no good.
I couldn't agree more with my baby. Thank you.
Okay, say that. What was you gonna say? Go ahead.
Now we have a very and special guest. One of my favorite. One of my favorite people. She gave us an opportunity to teach, to do our events. We have Mika come. Now, Dr. Larry, just a minute.
And I don't think I have a 9 o'clock. So when that hour hit, I'm about to come back on and talk to y'all about some of the toxicity that I've been dealing with because I don't want y'all to be toxic. Well, what Darren said, thriving, what is it, surviving and for thriving.
You said what did Darren say?
Some of the stuff he said, I need to go back and look at the show, but he said, he talked about thriving instead of surviving. A lot of Black people just be trying to survive instead of thriving.
Mika, text me whenever you get in so I can let you in to the show. Let me know my phone
Good morning. Oh, okay. Oh, you still waiting on me. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was talking to y'all about, just being toxic. And one of the biggest things I seem to be dealing with clients is that whole thing with women wanting men to be a woman or do things like a woman would do. The expectations of men, expecting them, instead of looking for them for their masculinity and things like that they bring, expecting them to be like a female. So, it's expecting them to do things like sit down and play with dolls with a kid, uh, something like that, or take your weave out. Okay, well, man, some men do that, but I mean, some men are not going to do stuff like this. Uh, you know, it's great that a man, romanticizing pretty much. It's great that a man can go around and hold your hand all day. If he's a physical touch person, he probably would do that. But not every man is going to do that. A lot of women still trying to live out of a little girl thing. Like, I didn't get to do this as a little girl. And I need to study that too. I didn't get to do that as a little girl. So maybe I want to do it as a woman. I'm still trying to be that little girl. Or, they have kids and they still trying to have a man too. They have an ideal of how they wish they would have been treated as a little girl. And so maybe they want their man to do like that with their little girl. But he's not a woman. Like men are not going to do very feminine things like that. Some men may, but most men are not. And it's like one gay guy who really might do that. But a lot of times men are not going to meet that romanticizing thing that we do. They're just not going to meet it. Whatever's vibrating too lately. Another thing that I ran into lately is people who say,
Oh, I hope she's in. Yes, she is. Here we go. One moment.
I hope it's good today.
It is. It would be perfect. Right here. Good morning, Mika. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm trying to get my morning drink ready still.
I am so sorry. My dog got out the gate, and I had to go get my animal.
Okay.
So Definitely the dog got out the gate, and I had to go get my animal. It's good to see you this morning, young lady.
Good to see y'all. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing? Can you introduce yourself? Me? Tell us a little
Ye-
bit about you.
I'm Mika, and um, I am a young club owner, and I've got a family and a mom, and that's about it. I'm Aquarius. I like
You know what?
Aquarius.
Hey, it's almost there. What day is your birthday? You know, off the third.
My birthday is this Friday.
What day is that? Oh, you a
One,
January Aquarius.
I'm 123. Yes, me. I'm a January Aquarius.
Man, you a January Aquarius. I'm just saying.
That's all.
Yes.
I wonder why we get along so good. Because I'm an Aquarius too. And you know, Aquarius are
Yes.
special kind of people. I'm just
We
saying.
are. We're air
Special
signs.
kind of
We
big
just
personality.
I agree. I agree.
exactly.
Look,
Exactly.
Hey, so what made you get into the club scene?
I've been doing event coordination now for about 10 years. And I decided I needed my own venue. And then it just went from there. Just talking to people and liking to be on the scene. And I said, well, why don't I bring the party to me? I got a space. And that's how it happened. I opened, at the time, it was Bar 8 back in 2021. And we've been rolling ever since.
Oh, okay, well. Hey, can you make sure your phone is up as much as it can go? Just make sure. Because I can hear you, but not that well.
okay.
Make sure
Y'all
your
can't
phone is
hear me?
up.
I feel like I'm loud.
Well, I'm coming through this way. And just make sure the two things are close, right? Turn your phone out a little. Is your phone out a little?
She's a technician here.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so there you go.
Y'all got the whole podcast set up. I know that's right.
How long have you been owning Legacy?
5 years now.
Huh?
5 years now.
When you say sorry, because these dogs.
Five.
5 years.
Yeah, I
Okay,
think
so
y'all
kind of go
far
back.
back from the
That seems like
beginning.
somebody else owned it back in the day. But I mean, I'm sure it did. But even in 2020, you said 21. That's when
Yep.
you got it. Okay,
Hmm.
what? How did you get involved with the dance community, or was they just already over there, kind of?
A little bit. A little bit. It was I think that they had some partnership with, can you hear me? Okay.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. These people just talking and they go hush. These dogs back there barking and Herman, can y'all stop? There. I get distracted. I can't like, you know, be over here and all this noise going back there. He can do that. He can do things and be so distracted. I can't do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. So
Oh,
yes, I think it was some partnership with Green Mill Social Club prior to me coming in 2021, with the swing out community. And then we had Marcus for a little while. And then I got David and Frida shortly after that. And then they were with me. And then I got introduced into the dance community and a lot of people from there. And then it just went from there.
yeah, okay. Well, how has it been going for you?
It's
Like
been
just
going
working with
good.
everybody. 'Cause you're working with a whole lot of people. We want to
Mm,
first just say that we appreciate, we're newcomers
of
and
course.
that you even work with the newcomers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, when you're new, a lot of people won't really kind of give you any recognition. Like, say, for instance, like sometimes we would try to have people when I had my little I had my office and I would have parties over there.
Uh,
And so I would try to invite instructors in. I'm paying them just like anybody else paying them. I'm just saying.
right.
But at the same time, they really would kind of like shun you. They would shun me when I would be trying to hire them. I guess my money wasn't as good as some of the heavy hitters' money or whatever. I don't know. But you know what
I'm
I'm saying? But they just
listening.
wouldn't, huh?
I said I'm listening. I'm grabbing my water cup.
Yeah, that's cool. But they wouldn't it's like they really wasn't trying to work with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody wants to work with the people they already know. They're not understanding that the field is kind of changing. There are new people coming in too. But they're not really, it's kind of hard for the new people to get like some people to work with us because, you know, I don't know. I guess we knew and they think we don't potential to I don't know what they think really. Because some of the old people the ones that got their money ready. I'm just saying. But but that's how it is. So I just want to say thank you for, you know, giving us a chance to get started and to, you know, really get our feet out there. And I know that you just brought in also you start working with well, I mean, I see Darren and Tamika on the scene. Uh so I mean it's good to just help the new people get out there too. Because at the same time, how does the dance community grow without bringing new people in? I'm just saying, like, how do we continue to grow? How do we continue to have that energy without bringing that new energy in?
Right.
You know, continue to energize the base, I guess, as they would say.
All
Right.
right.
I
I,
talked about that. Herb, what do you think about that?
I missed a lot of stuff.
I know. And moving on.
I missed a lot of stuff. I had to go and take care of Devin. He's in there, you know, our son, my stepson, our son's in there. Had to go deal with him a little bit, and had to go deal with the dogs.
Don't
Hey,
nobody have to deal with Devin, honey. Devin take care of everything on his own. That's Big
He
Dev
really
over
do. He get
there.
up in the morning, start cleaning up. Well, he starts to go out there try to wash my truck. When he get up in the morning, he try to go mow the yard. They would get up and try to do all kind of things. Sit in the
I know
morning
that's
time.
right, Big Devin.
but he's a great kid. He's a great young man. Hey,
I know that's right.
so, okay, so on the dance scene, what I walked in on is people not giving us this opportunity.
Well, what I told you, what I said first. Calm down, son. Chill, relax. This how we here getting into it because he be distracted. I was telling Mika, thank you first
Yeah, of course.
for letting us come in as new people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, can I finish? Because sometimes people won't do that. People are not that inviting. Some people are not that inviting to new people.
Mhm.
It's like they want to continue to work with all the people that they have worked with.
Right.
I guess because they say like they talk about in Chicago, different places, especially steppers. Well, they already knew people and they had worked with them before and they know their word was good. They didn't really need to say like the contract or everything. They knew their word was good or whatever, which I see some problems happening with that. So I was telling Mika, thank you for trusting us as new people to come in to like how do you and then so he wanted to say something as new people for coming in because sometimes people when I had my studio, I would try to bring people in from out of town and sometimes they would be, you know, they would be like very answering back
Right, right.
because I wasn't a known figure.
All right. Well, I hear you, baby. I understand.
Well, I wasn't a known promoter.
Okay.
I was a known dancer,
I hear
but
you.
not a known promoter.
All right, baby.
Okay, what do you
Well, today is a new dawn and a new age, baby. It's a new dawn and a new age, baby. So the ones in the past, it was like people. That's the only place you can go dance. It was like the only place you can go dance at is here. Now there are a lot of plethora of places you can go dance at and stuff like that. So it's not almost like a monopoly anymore because there are a lot of places like Legacy, which is the best place on earth to go dance. Especially every Wednesday and second Sundays. That's the best place on earth to go dance, baby. And thank you, Nika. Now, you have ASLD, you have the Shrine, you have a plethora of other places to go. So it's not like you come here, I'll treat you like trash. No, go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, is what I always say. Go where you're celebrated and not tolerated, because now people are picking where they want to go. If you're celebrated and you want to go there, but if somebody just saying, I'm gonna tolerate you and have this mean attitude, you're not gonna have many guests.
We didn't say that's not what I was talking about. I was just talking about her bringing in new people.
Right.
And us, and bringing new people coming on the scene, people giving us a chance to get out there, and other new people. Because
Right.
now Darren and Tamika's hitting the state as well. What about that? Because you were new at one time, and
Absolutely.
was people not invited to you, or how did that go?
Well, this is about me. So but when I started on, it was completely different. I had to fight for everything I had, and had to move, fight for to teach, had to fight to do parties. Then I had to do all that stuff. So, Mika, thank you. We want to talk about some of your business strategies, and you've been a young entrepreneur because we talked about yesterday how the parenting in the homes and the schools are not teaching our kids how to be entrepreneurs. We're teaching our kids how to be employees. But you stepped out above the string and you are a young entrepreneur. Can you speak on that, please?
Um, well, I mean, you can't really depend on the school system to teach your kids um the necessities and the work ethic and all of that. That's totally on the parents. I expect my kids to go to school and to learn their math, their reading, the basics.
Right.
But I appreciate the fact that it is my responsibility, my husband's responsibility to teach our children, my mom's responsibility to teach our children the basics in morals and values and things like that. Because although they are in a seat to teach, doesn't mean that their morals and their values and what they want to go through life is in line with what I want to teach my kids.
Right.
Right.
So my
Exactly.
kids know that
For
before they
real.
go out the door. If this is whatever you want to do, we're going to support you as long as you have a plan. If you want to go to the military, which we have a son that's graduating this year, if you want to go to college, if you want to start your own business now in middle school, if you want to be like little Miss Brielle selling chocolate to everybody and she in kindergarten, whatever you want to do, do it, but have a plan and be serious about what you do and don't have step shit. And I think that just goes back to what we were talking about with the dance community. I don't really think that the dance community is so opposed to new people coming in. It's just a foundation that has to be set. And there's a lot of work that goes into, I'm sure you guys at this point know throwing
Yeah.
events and having monthly events, having weekly events, bringing in new people to the dance community. So there's a lot that goes into that. So, it's just all about having a plan and sticking to it. But yeah, I mean, if my kids want to be entrepreneurs, they can. If they don't have to. But I think it's just me and my husband have showed them, like, whatever it is that you want to do, you got to have a plan and you got to be serious about it.
Right. No half-assing. I can't
Right.
stand half-assing
Right.
anything.
Right.
If you go do it, and be all in with it. Don't be half one foot in, one foot out of it. Shit like
Right.
that.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I hear
Yeah.
this all day long from Dr. Butterfly. I mean, it's like, no, you're gonna do this, and it's like, yes, ma'am.
No, he tell me he gonna do something, and then after he tell me he gonna do it, I say, well, if you gonna do it, do it. Just fully do it. Like,
Yeah.
don't fast do it. And then I go get him the tools to do it too. And then I be doing him because I said, no, listen, but you said you was gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just trying to let you do what you is want to
What
do.
you said you was gonna do. Yeah, that's the
That's
air
it. Don't tell
sign.
me you gonna do it if you don't want to do it. Don't tell me because then I buy into your dream too. And then
Right.
I try to make your dream come true.
She holds me straight up accountable.
Right. Yes,
Accountability to
Aquarius.
another level.
That is
All right,
Aquarius.
so
We are very black and white.
I got some questions on here before you, Miss Mika.
Okay.
Okay, it says, great rising family. And it says, is it all moral to send your child to an institution where they don't teach the same morals in your household?
I like what Nikki said about that. Yeah, tell us about that, Nikki, because I like what you had said that putting all the responsibility on the teacher. Because what if they teach something that you don't believe in? But go ahead
Right.
with that.
I don't I want my children to be well rounded. I want
Yeah,
them to have the perspective of somebody who just, moved here from India, or somebody who is atheist. I mean, I want my
Right.
children to be
Or
well
somebody who's
rounded.
wearing a dress. Your son might be in class with the teacher who got a dress on. That don't mean he
Right.
needs
And
a dress on.
Right,
so
right.
Or the man
I
with a
don't
dress
agree
on.
with, your child, going to school and everybody looks like you, talks like you, because that's not real life.
Right.
And they need to know that, you're going to have to deal with multiple personalities, multiple cultures. That is what's going to make them well rounded. So no, I don't. I prefer that, the teachers that they have give them something else to think about, and that's on my children to be critical thinkers. If they
Right.
believe everything that they told, and any, they can sit on the fence, and they don't stand for nothing, then they gonna fall for everything. So
Mm.
it's a lot. I expect them to come home, talk about what was talked about. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I tell them do their own research, and I don't push my political views. I don't push my religion. I don't push none of that on my children, because it's all about the morals and values. As long as you don't lie, cheat, or steal in my house, we good.
Right, diversity. You believe in diversity. That's why, just like
Yeah,
I said, how you brought new
yeah,
people in and you don't really listen to nobody and do what you want to do. You are having a diverse, open attitude about things. Like,
yeah.
let me learn from you, even your kids. Like Dr. Darren was talking yesterday about, sitting down and having a 30-minute conversation with your kids. But that 30-minute conversation needs to also be a learning
Need to be
tool for you too.
listening.
Where you learn, you listening, right? You're
Right.
not
You
just
gotta
talking.
listen.
Right, because if you sit down and talk to your kids for 30 minutes and all you do is talk and argue, once they leave your house, they ain't never coming back over there. I'm just
Right.
saying.
Right.
They go
Right.
contort it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call
Yeah.
this some form of abuse. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you do that, you just sit up and lecture. But you're open. So when you talking, you're more listening. You are allowing people to have their own ideas and that kind of thing.
Yeah. That's I
Yeah. Okay.
Kids change. Kids change. They be one person this day, then another person the next day. And if you like us and you have multiple kids, they can
Yeah.
all be different people. And so you have to adjust, and be able to meet your kids where they're at. That don't mean be their friend, but you have to meet them where they're at, and their understanding, and explaining things to them, and getting to know, okay, what works best with this child. How do I communicate with this one? It's you just learning. I'm learning. I don't
And it
have
seems
no.
so funny hearing it from you because you seem so young. God,
I am
don't mix the
young.
world, don't mix
I am.
okay.
That's what I'm doing.
You seem so young, so it seems so funny hearing the parenting guidance from you. But the thing is, a lot of times, like people like as far as therapists, like they'll look for a marriage counselor. They gotta have this experience, they gotta have that experience. You learn from a lot of people. Be open. Learn from young people, learn from kids, learn from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Having all these different I can only
What
learn from
is
this person.
Herman doing?
I don't know this guy do, girl. He's always doing something that really I have to like calm myself down and not be annoyed because I don't like when he's moving on.
No, so what I'm doing is you got removed from the video feed, so I'm trying to add you back to the video feed. That's what happened.
So he's the IT manager. Sometimes he can do it too much. But
Yeah, you got
I don't see no more.
they got removed from the video feed. I'm about to add you back in. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. He is IT man too. That's why when something happens, he can kind of fix it. When something happens with the speakers and all that kind of stuff, he can kind of, you know, he can still tweak it.
Child Herman be up there on that stage just cutting up.
Nah, girl, when we was out of town this weekend, a man was up there on the stage, and when he was DJing, he was hollering. The DJ, he was Mercy Herman. What other big questions did you have for Mika? Did you have some other questions for him? Because you couldn't wait to get Mika on there. What else would you go next?
I know, and he don't got me on here asking me about parenting.
Now, because during this show can go all kind of ways. That's somebody else that had to do that on this show because yesterday we were talking about surviving instead of thriving.
Right.
As a black people, instead of just saying, "Oh, so how you doing? Oh, I'm making it," But instead of that, surviving. I like that you
Right.
say marriage is known so that your kids can have, not to say that anything will happen, but your kids can have both parents, and most likely they're able to thrive.
In a two-parent
Yes.
household, a two-parent household.
And
Survival, you know.
not only that, our both of our all four.
See, look at it. Okay, there you go. Hold on, we can't hear you. Hold on.
Hold on, Mika. I'm trying to. Okay, go ahead, Mika.
Okay, I was just
Oh,
There
saying,
we go.
not
so,
only
Now we
do
can see
we,
you again too.
yeah, because we left off at, you know, that you had your 4 kids. Because yesterday we were talking about surviving instead of just thriving. And that does help kids thrive, having 2 parents in the household. So what were you saying?
yeah, I was saying that not only is it us, but we have a village. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, you got your
all
mama to go
four.
stay home.
My mom, my in-laws help a lot. My dad, all four of my children's grandparents are in their life completely. Like we all act as parents at any given time. If one's working, one kid is at this house, the other kid. I mean, we are a very, very close family. My parents are close with his parents. So yeah, we have to make sure that if any given time our kids try to get together and think it's gonna be some shit, we
Yeah.
ready. We deep over
God, y'all
here.
ready to have,
We
that's what
deep
you
over
with it
here.
best.
So yeah. Yeah, they know that.
Yeah, well, Mika, you know, you're more than just a club owner. I'm just saying you're a mom, you're a wife.
Yep.
I'm just
Yep.
saying you're more than just that. You know,
That
you're
first, that mom and wife role come in first before the club and all of that. That's really it is. The club is like my hobby.
yeah,
There is a job,
Right.
and that's just like if anybody had a hobby, dancing or riding motorcycles or painting or drawing or um
whatever.
anything.
It's a
it
hobby.
it is a hobby. It is not something, so that comes first and foremost. So I do try to make as many nights as I can at the club and support my people, and I have a good time too. Let me say that I do have a good time with you all. So it's not hard to do, to put some clothes on and come out the house, but that role as a mom does come first before everything. If I see that my kids are having a hard week, and usually it's all or none. Either all my kids want to go to school or they don't want to go to school. So it's usually all or none. If they're having a hard week, then I have to stay home that night. I mean, my
Right,
mom is
that's what you
here,
gotta
but
do.
it's, yeah, you have to give kids special attention because sometimes that that acting out or whatever, it's just a cry for attention sometimes.
Yeah,
So, yep, you have to be able to adjust and move and be fluid and yep.
yeah.
So
So what
yeah,
a question
I
you
have a lot of
will.
things, but mommy is my favorite role of them all.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so where did you all learn these skills at? Was this some part of your upbringing from your parents? Are you from a two-parent household, one-parent household?
I
Where
am
did you get values from?
I am from a four-parent household.
4 people. Okay.
Four-parent
Okay, I
household.
got you.
So I'm the only child. I don't have any siblings.
What?
Um, nope, not from my mom,
Out of
not from
four
my dad,
parents, no
just me.
siblings? Okay,
Yes,
wow.
but my when I was younger, my parents divorced and they just stayed best friends. Many of you have met them. My mom and my dad, they just stayed best friends. They raised me together. We did. If I had anything at school, my mom and my dad were there. If I had to go somewhere, I spent weekends with my dad. I spent summers in the Midwest with my dad's family. So we were just one big family. My mom had a boyfriend when I was coming up, which was my stepdad, and my dad also had a girlfriend, which was my dad's girlfriend. So we all just were one big happy family.
No, that was nice. And so people can do it. They can get
Right.
along without the drama.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
you
right
could
there,
do it without the drama. Really the drama is the drama is unnecessary, and
right.
that's why it's good to not take each other to that point, right? Like I think is couples sometimes we get so couples, partners, whatever, we get so embedded in your own beliefs that you don't respect your other person's conscience, right? You
Yeah,
don't respect their first mind and how they do things and how they want to do things. And you have to realize that just because you're with somebody or y'all chose each other or that's your partner, your husband, wife, it doesn't mean that you guys agree on everything, and it doesn't mean that you are going to be in that union forever. It just means that you choose each other. It is a choice. It is
Right.
simply a choice. So if things are not working or you feel like the person is just not really making the same choices that you would like to make for your family, it's okay to say we're not working out. But once you try to beat a dead horse with a stick and try to push what
Mm,
you believe on them,
absolutely.
and you're not hearing what they're saying to you, then
Mm-hmm.
that's when the drama comes afterwards. That's why a lot of people are not able
Lord have
to
mercy.
co-parent or to be friends with their ex or anything, because you really, during a time where you were supposed to say, hey, it's okay, it didn't work out, you was trying to say, oh, it's your fault and you should do this and you should. No, if let people be who they want to be, and stop trying to make people be who you want them to be. They are who they are gonna be for the rest of their life.
Praise
Either you
God.
either you
but
with it
then,
or you
Praise
not.
God.
It's that
Victor,
simple.
you need to write a book. Victor, you need to write a book. You are the bridge. You are the bridge. You are the bridge between the young and the older generation. You are the bridge.
So which one?
That is,
The old.
that is I think I hope something got that exact thing. You are the bridge, girl.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. You right there between the older guy and the younger guy. When you say,
Yeah, because he always trying to run me instead of letting me do what I want to do. he, he don't like me let me have my own. He can go to tell me everything. So yeah, that's the
so
way.
you're on the bridge right there, saying, "Don't be the dead horse." Right.
Yeah, don't be there.
Totally
Me what to do.
agreed.
Yeah. Just let
So yeah,
people be who
so
they want to
hey,
be.
write a book. And book. Big props to your parents. Big
Yeah.
props to them because they did a outstanding and amazing job with you know.
And when
Young
you
lady.
write the book,
Thank
say,
God.
stop trying to tell butterfly what to do all the time.
What happened? Tell Butterfly what?
I said, when you write this book, put in there H2O. Stop trying to tell butterfly what to do all the time. Like that, like you was just saying.
She said
He
like
trying
that.
to, he trying to you can be like to say, stop being a dead horse. He love to say that. But at the same
Yes.
time, he's a controlling person. I want to tell everybody,
Look, when I
everybody
said
what to
that,
do.
the when I said that, he stood up, baby. He was like, yes.
Yeah. He
That
always say that, stop being a dead horse. But he's the first one that want to tell everybody what to do all the time. Do
I
it like
agree with
this,
that.
do it like that. You can only do it that way. You do it this way, I'll tell you to do it. I'm like, I don't want to.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it my way.
Yeah.
Anybody knows butterfly knows that for the truth. Anybody knows butterfly.
You try though. You try. But anyway. But yeah, it's nice to be open, to be a person who's more open and more 'cause that's an Aquarius thing you see. More open and more like looking for ideas and how to implement your ideas. And if you have that attitude, you definitely can collaborate more and easier with people. And
Yeah.
it's just and not to tell that once your kids are grown, you're going to be able to move out of that space of controlling and into that space of encouraging. I've been trying to
Yeah.
tell him when people be growing up, that you need to stop thinking you can run their life, especially when they're grown. Right. And become an
Yeah.
encouragement. So I can tell it's gonna be easy for you to move into that role, which
I
actually
just,
takes a lot of pressure off of you. Uh-huh.
you have to, but sometimes you got to be H2O and sometimes you got to be Butterfly.
Yeah.
It depends on where your kids are at in their life.
Yeah.
Like if some kids need more structure and more guidance, and and they
I'm talking
need
about grown
that.
folks.
You talking about me managing my kids or
No,
adults.
they're like grown people, like your grown
Well,
people.
okay,
I'm saying, your
like-
kids become adults.
like your senior going off to college.
Right,
It's a managerial thing there right there, you know?
right.
Because they go off, they will spend your money like you're a free ATM. They go off and try to spend your money like you're an ATM, and you go, hold on, no. You're not gonna put that in check. You can make your own money, but I'll spend money where I see fit. But you know, they'll go off and try to do the food with you.
Right. But your kid don't be doing that. You just be trying
You
to
know, I had to put that boundary in place.
he just be
Right.
controlling. He like to control everything. But anyway, I like when you had that attitude big. I can just tell, like I said, that as your kids get grown, that's what I'm saying, as they become adults, that one that's gonna go off to the military, or when you say to the military,
Yep, whatever you want to do. He don't
Yeah,
apply to some schools
you're
and got accepted.
able
And
to move into an encouraging role instead of a I'm gonna tell you what to do role. That's what I would say.
I mean, I've been stepped back with him with
Yeah,
just encouraging. I don't really try to manage him or control him because, like I say, you know your kids. That
yeah,
one I saw mature at an early age. He
yeah,
just, and that's probably being the firstborn, being the oldest. They always adapt fast to, okay, we got new brother sister. They always learn how to adapt, and they just grow faster than the other ones. And the youngest one did that too. But the
okay,
oldest, he just adapted. And so, once I saw he had it and he could make the right decisions, and when I looked at his locate, and his shit just aligned. He got his stuff together, so
yeah,
it just, if you feel like you got to control as a parent, most of the time it's because your child, even as an adult, even as they get older, they're not showing you what you need to
right.
see for you to let go.
right.
Some people
No, they
just
need to be
don't,
anxious parenting.
I know some grown ass
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
Yeah,
that's is
yeah. But
grown
the
as
thing is,
hell, but kids.
or you could be anxious parenting. Because some people are just very anxious. They're anxious, and anxious people need to control other people. But past that, back to the club thing. Have you found any challenge? What kind of challenges is it? Do you run into, like, as far as in that scene?
Um, I kind of worked out my kinks now. I've been doing this for 5 years, so my kinks are pretty much worked out.
you
The
talk
the
about some of the
only
early on kings, some of the early on kings
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, when I first opened, I was I was pretty much just letting people come in the club, whoever wanted to come. And my target group was young, hookah smoking, bottle popping, pill popping. That
Mm,
was my target crowd. And
Mm-hmm.
not on purpose, but I had to realize that the advertisements I was putting out, the people that I was bringing in, the places where I was hanging at, where I was promoting, was that area and was that crowd. So I had to pull back from that because those, them young people, they're, first of all, they're here one day, they're gone tomorrow. The clubs in the young scene don't ever last. They
mm,
don't ever, especially in Houston. Um, every all the clubs that I was going to when I first got here, like 7 years ago, they really, not anything now. So they don't last. So I had to pull away from that. And then um, what else? Staffing. Staffing was a big
Uh-huh.
thing. The staff is the face of you. So
mm.
you're only as good as your staff. Only
Yeah.
as good as your staff. So
Right.
I used to just give people a
And we
chance.
love Juan, but go ahead.
Mine is good. And Paige, they're
And
both
yeah, we
great.
love Juan and
You
Paige.
have
Mine
to
and Paige
try
is
out
great.
all of my bartenders. I would say all of my bartenders have their own special thing, right? And it's, you just gotta try them out to see. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So I think anybody that comes there could find their own bartender. Juan is great. Juan's been with me for over 3 years now, and that's my yin and yang. So we do well together, but all of them are good. All of them have something about them that would make them your favorite bartender.
Right, right. Yeah, because I be loving Cage too.
Now let's put a shout out.
Yes, shout out to
Let's
all
put
our
a
staff.
let's put a thing up. So Wednesdays we are at your place on Wednesdays. This
Yes.
third this third Wednesday we're gonna have line dancing.
Yes. And I did not dance.
Right at 8:30. We're gonna go into regular dancing. We're gonna do a regular party. Come out around 8:15. It's 8:30. Come on out. We're all gonna be dancing. We're gonna do a couple more line dances. Then we're gonna go into swing out, stepping, and using two step. Bring your friends. Come support this young lady. She is always putting us in her spot so we can dance. It's not only us, it's us based in Houston, Port, the Nike Experience,
Darren and Tamika.
Tamika, every
Yes,
and
so
so
tell me more, about that.
Oh, about Darren and Tamika?
No, I know
Oh.
them.
Oh.
Very, very nice people. About the silent party with the headphones.
Silent Party.
I
I don't know a whole lot about that. Yeah, I think they put headphones on and they have three different DJs. I don't know how that's going to work out. That's going to be a question for Darren Tamika. I'll bring them in. I think Darren Tamika is watching live right now. Hey,
But
Tamika, can I bring you in after this live with Miss Tamika so you can talk about your silent party, your own live with us now? I do see that.
okay,
If that's okay, not right now, but we're gonna do it in a minute. Now, on our first Wednesday, we have there to meet. But this first Wednesday in February,
yeah,
we're gonna do a step and set.
we're gonna ask them. We got
We're gonna ask them.
can they
And
switch?
second Wednesday, we're gonna switch over to UC two step because we're gonna be competing in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah, we'll be in LA.
Yeah, we're gonna be in LA
And
competing.
that's supposed to be stepping weekend.
Represent
Okay.
H2O. With along with our brother John Seegers, he's gonna be there. Representing H2O. It's gonna be a great one, great show. Now the second Wednesday, we already talked about the second Wednesday is normally you do your thing. Third Wednesday, which is coming up, we have line dancing with Audrey Johnson. Fourth Wednesdays, I do my thing. Swing out, Julie, stepping. What I want to try to do is do some interviewing, some live interviewing. There about 30 minutes worth of interviewing, and then go into swing out class after that. If anybody is interested in being interviewed, let me know, and we can do something like this right here live with a live audience. Um, and and don't forget Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, okay, but Wednesday again, because he said come at 8:30. No, don't y'all come at 8:30. Come at 7 o'clock.
Number
To
7.
do some line dancing, and then after you don't got to do all of them, just hop in 1 or 2 line dances and learn some of the line dances from Artie, and then stay for the social. But if you don't want to line dance, yeah, still come for the social. But hey, come out and line dance and get your exercise on. It's a new year. Make sure you keep your weight intact, keep moving, going, and line dancing is gonna make you move for real. More than the other dance, more than stepping and swing out. Line dancing is really gonna get you working. We'll swing out do too. Swing out a lot of movement too.
I'm just gonna do a confession right now. I'm getting over here, kicked, stepped on, hit every time. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? No.
About what you like to say. I'm just kicked. I just got my foot on you. I was trying to do straight foot with you. Anyway, it's crazy. But anything else that you think about? Any tidbits you want to give to people, like about
And how did they contact you to choose your venue? If somebody wants to have a party at your venue, how did they contact you? Well, why should they choose your venue?
So if you want to have, first of all, Legacy is a venue in a club, in a venue with the best vibe that you're gonna get with your people, but with my people. And if you know, you know. At this point, if you know, you know. If you want to contact me, my number is the only number that you will ever see posted. I don't have a Google number. I don't have a answering machine. If you call me through, if you click on call on Google, Facebook, Instagram, it's gonna call my direct cell phone, which means you could text me. I only have one number, and that's how you book through that. Also this Thursday, I'm doing a little something in Legacy for my birthday. I'm gonna put the flyer on Instagram right after we get off of this. I just sent it to you, H2O2, so you have it. Do you have it?
Let me look.
We got different phones. He might have.
I got about 5 different devices.
Yeah,
over
we
there.
got-
I'm not
we
gonna
I
got
lie
think
to
I
you.
sent it to the book phone, the one that be flipping open.
Oh, okay. Look.
You sent it to who you
Put
sent
it
it
on this. Just put it on this live right here.
to? She may not know what
Can
she's
I
talking about.
add?
Oh, okay.
If you can't, go ahead and share it there. If you can, if you can't, I'll make sure I share it. And it's gonna be live. Everything you throw is live. Hey, come out to that.
I
Come
love
out to it.
this. He said it's live.
I'm old, girl. You know I'm old.
And we're not going to have time to,
No, you're
we're almost
not.
out of time. We're almost out of time. Matter of fact, we only got like 2 minutes, 1 minute actually. So yeah, put it on there. But tell us a little, just give another shout out about Legacy Garden, whatever. And then just,
Yep.
I know we
We'll
got
see
a punch
y'all.
line for it.
I mean, at this point, we'll see y'all Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday,
Oh, okay. Because Saturday he usually have
Saturday,
something.
Saturday day parties.
Yeah. On
The
Saturday, that's when
calendar,
regular people be having it, kind of.
yeah, the calendar is always up everywhere, social media. And no, don't call my people
And
regular
Sundays. Hey,
people.
why you miss? You said, you better jump and say Sundays because it look like Sundays, it look like it's a lot of times something's happening too now.
It be something every day except Mondays.
Okay, every day except Monday, you can
Every
just
day except
go if you
Mondays.
don't got nothing to do, just go open Legacy Bar and Grill is open.
Yes. And y'all let her call me Legacy Bar and Grill. I am Legacy Bar and Venue. I don't
Bar
know
and
who
Venue,
people
yeah,
that
I'm
is.
saying that. That he always corrects me. Bar and Venue, yes, Bar and Venue, not Bar and Grill because grill means that they
Get
cook
it right,
food.
H2O.
And you do have food there sometimes. We can bring the food, but they don't cook food.
Oh,
Except,
Super Bowl Sunday.
oh yeah, talk about that.
News party. She's the woman. Hey, Super Bowl
We're doing
Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday together, y'all. We're doing Super Bowl Sunday together with Mika, right, Mika?
We
Everybody is
we
invited. Come
are
on
turning up
out.
for Super Bowl. If you came to the last Texas game, you know that it was lit. We had a shout out to Tracy who helped me throw that. We had a good time. We had a really good time. So if you're gonna be in the city, we're definitely doing it at Legacy, and we're gonna eat. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna be
Yeah, we're
dancing.
gonna serve for y'all because I'm giving out a cash prize for whoever rep their team the best. He didn't want to
You
put that on the flyer, but whoever
they
rep
better
their
get their
team the best,
jerseys together.
I'm gonna give out a cash prize. So come do
I
that.
got
Come
my
rep your
little
team.
shirt. I'm gonna tie up my matching socks, my headband. I'm gonna be ready.
Right, and come rep your team. Whoever rep their team the best will get a cash prize. I ain't the best rep.
But that's what she put on fire.
But I ain't take that. But I'm paying the cash
You
prize.
do it. Okay.
I'm paying the cash. I'm paying the cash. And so rep your team. Whoever rep their team the best, whatever that means. Rep
Right.
your team. So with your outfit, with your dress, and your
So
face, or whatever, however you want to do it, but rep your team. Whoever do that the best will get a cash prize.
okay. So I come like Nikki said, she's gonna be on socks, jersey,
Yeah.
the top of the side.
Yeah.
Hey, come decorate your jersey.
Yeah.
Do whatever you put your name on the back of your jersey. Act like you in that thing too. Come with your shoulder pads on. Not really.
Whatever you
Right.
want to do. But whoever rep their team the best will get a cash prize.
Right. Right.
So come rep
So,
your team.
all right. So going into 2026,
We already
what's
in 2026.
but
Man.
we're going into it now. We're still in January. We're moving
Okay.
into it, right? What should we expect from Butterfly and H2O from your sets on second Sunday, from your Wednesday? What should we expect? Because you guys are new to the scene and you're building your brand, but tell us what 2026 is going to be about for y'all.
We gonna give the club a just dance. No, I'm just playing. But just collaborate with people. connecting with more people, like choosing people that, put people around us that also support us and then we support them. That's our main thing. We support people and we expect to support back. And so, we're trying to connect with the right people and put the right people in spaces. Just lit parties where we care about people, we're friendly. We want to make sure that everybody's having a good time. We're celebrating people. What do you say? We celebrate people and just not, or you would be celebrated and not just tolerated.
All right. So, what I can say, go in and celebrate it and not tolerate it. Everybody that comes to our party, it's your celebration because we want to thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. And my thing is, I can stop somebody from hurting themselves.
Right.
From anything, hurting somebody else hurting themselves because they don't have any value, anything to smile about. You come to my party, I guarantee you're gonna have something to have fun about, smile about. You're gonna have a grand old time. My music is alive. It's energetic. You see me on the stage, I get down on line dance, I dance, everybody in the building, and then go back up there and make sure the music is going on and scratching and everything y'all need to do to make sure you have a fantastic time. So that's why you should come out. Now, another thing on Wednesdays, if somebody don't wants to learn how to DJ or something like that, nobody gave me a chance. I had to go in and pretty much bargain with people and be like, hey, let me do this. And then people gave me the opportunity. Nobody shared music with me. Nobody shared a lot of it with me. So everything I do, and then after I got a little established, then people wanted to come in like, well, you have me about talk to you, man, I'll do this on my own. But, I say you got me along the way. So if you want to find out how to do some of this stuff,
go ahead, keep going.
Well, baby, I have something to tell you in a little bit anyway. So, if you want to learn how to DJ and find how to do it, DM me, and I'll bring you up there, and I'll show you how to connect stuff. I'm not going to do all like 2 or 3 people, one person on a Wednesday. Come up, bring your people, and I'll say, hey, this is how you do it. Just bring your laptop, and I'll say, hey, look at my mixer right here, my DJ board, and this is how you do it, and I'll show you how you can do your do your
Hold
thing.
on,
Now, the only
H2O. Let me
difference.
get my mixing board so I can show you what I have.
That
Let
she got my real money job is about to get started.
All right.
So you whatever she's doing, and then I gotta get off and go to work.
All right. All right. You
me
do
show
that
you
fine.
real
Okay.
quick, and you can let me know if this gonna work. Cause
Let's see what she got.
Well, bring it on Wednesday. You be the first one, and we'll hook it up together. Well, I'll help you out. And
okay,
that is
don't play
right
with
on,
me.
sister. That's all you need. The bigger mixer boards do different stuff. That mixer board is just great. The bigger ones are just like, I got this. That does everything you need it to do. Yeah, and I'll show
Okay.
you on Wednesday because if you're on Wednesday, I'll have you.
So
I might be there Wednesday because I gotta get
and
my hair
second
done
Sunday.
for
Go ahead,
Thursday.
make
But
it.
I will see if I don't see you guys Wednesday. I'm sure you guys will be there Thursday for my birthday party. We're all black, butterfly
Okay.
with the black on.
Okay.
We'll be there.
Thursday,
Okay,
your birthday?
good.
That's what she's celebrating her birthday.
That's what my birthday Friday, but I'm gonna do something Thursday
What
night.
Thursday is this? What Thursday is this?
Mika's Thursday.
I know, but what is
This
this?
is
Third
fifth,
Thursday.
Fourth Thursday.
fourth
Right?
Thursday.
Third. Oh,
Okay,
fourth.
fourth Thursday. Okay, we'll be there.
All right. Thank you, Mika.
Some money. We got bills around here. We got bills to pay. We got people parties to pay to get into and all
Oh
this.
no
So
no
I
no no
gotta
no no
make some
no!
money.
My party is free. The food
Okay,
is
cool.
free, and I'm giving out free shots. I know y'all don't drink, but
Hey,
yeah,
I had a bar
no
free
no no
last
no no
night.
no. Admission is free, parking is free. You just gotta spend your little gas money and your little toll to get there. That's it.
We'll be there.
All right.
All right. Well, we love you, Mika. We love y'all too. Baby, gotta go to work. Thank y'all. Peace out. See y'all later.
See y'all. Have a good one.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Is it all over?
I don't know.